What's good, everybody? So today's video is about the NBA. I'm so glad the NBA is back. Tuesday, it's official. The NBA season has arrived. Um, I just want to I want to congratulate the defending champions, Nuggets, on a very historic journey. Obviously, what happened in the bubble, obviously Murray going down, that kind of hurt y'all a little bit. But it didn't let y'all stop, or it didn't stop y'all from reaching y'all goal. Um, you know, After, the Lakers, embarrassed y'all in the bubble, y'all, seeked revenge. Um, and you swept them. You swept them. Um, so now you're defending your champion and you're trying to repeat. It's not going to be easy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even a Nuggets fan, and I haven't really looked at their schedule neither. I'm pretty sure they're going to get everybody's best punch, right? Just like One Punch Man. I'm just playing. Um, but yeah, man, just, shout out to every 30 team. Shout out to every team in the NBA this year, except for Brooklyn. I hope Brooklyn really sucks this year. I can't stand that franchise. Oh my God. Out of all the franchises in basketball, I can't stand Brooklyn Nets. I can't stand. I can't stand them. Can't. We were better off with just one New York team. I mean, I could go down their list. So I could go down their list of laundries where they crapped and wet the bed. Okay, they have been mediocre trash. Okay, they're worse than damn Cleveland Browns, for crying out loud. But anyways, it's not. This is not a video for the Brooklyn Nets. I'll probably leave that for another day. But yeah, shout out to all the 29 teams. Obviously, I'm excluding the Brooklyn Nets. So shout out to all 29 teams in the NBA. I wish y'all the best. Obviously, I wish my Knicks the best. I hope the Knicks doesn't digress like these New York teams have. Obviously the Jets. Actually, the Jets are playing pretty well. The Giants, obviously, the Yankees, the Mets, which I don't even watch baseball like that, but obviously they were great last year, but obviously this year they've hit rock bottom, and I don't want the Knicks to suffer that same fate. You know what I'm saying? I want the Knicks to continue to groom, and just blossom. The NFL hasn't really done me any favors. I mean, all these games are pitiful, and I'm sick and tired of watching my damn Giants get blown out or probably dismantled almost every single Sunday. It's embarrassing, you know. Right now, we should have been 0-5 if we really being honest. The Giants should have really been 0-5. How they won that game against the Cardinals, the world may never know. I don't know if the Cardinals choked that lead or I don't know, but it was crazy. It was crazy. But, kudos to the Giants for coming back in that game and winning. And then you would thought, yeah, that should have been a momentum builder, right? Like the Giants beating the Cardinals, that should, go on to the next game. Nope. But again, I'll leave that for another video. Um, but yeah, man, I mean, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. All 29 teams have reloaded. I have retooled. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Um, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy as everybody thinks it is. I mean, yeah, we were the fourth seed last year. Well, we won like what, 47 and um. Dang, my thing is my two tablets are bro. Let me see. Let me look at my tablet. I mean my laptop, I should say. I'm trying to find a skin. If y'all can help me out finding a skin, because I found a skin, but I don't want to buy it and it's not for it, you know? Because I've been looking for HP Chromebook skins. Because I want to buy a skin. And I also need a mouse because I'm tired of using the pad, the padding, the little this right here. This is what I use to move the mouse. I mean the mouse right now. I mean I had a tablet that came with a keyboard and a mouse, but I threw the mouse away because this was before I bought this. This is before I bought the tablet. So I mean this is before I bought the laptop. So y'all want to see Cupid doll? This is like her latest picture that she took. I was gonna make it big, but you can't really see it because it's gonna take up the whole page. So I had to like crop it. So yeah. So anyways, uh, let's look at the New York Knicks. And I might probably I don't know if I'm gonna do a schedule. Was it 22 season or 23? I think it was 23. No, it was the 2023. Yeah, 2023 season. I'm tripping. Right now, ooh, the New York Knicks are not. Um, right now, my Knicks are losing to the Wizards preseason. Obviously, 65-52. The Wizards are currently 2-0 in preseason games, while the Knicks are 1-2. So yeah. So this will be our final preseason game. In our On October 25th, we face the. Yeah, so we went 47-35. Yeah, and we finished third in our division. We finished fifth in our conference. We lost to the Heat, 2-4. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So hopefully we can um, we can bounce back. Not really bounce back, but just keep the momentum up. I mean momentum up. Momentum up. You know, 'cause this is gonna be a dogfight. I looked at this schedule and we face a lot of teams. A lot. Not a lot of teams, but we face the same teams a lot this year. We're gonna be facing the Bucks a lot this year. We're gonna be facing obviously the Bucks, who's in our, not the Bucks, the Boston Celtics, who's in our division, obviously. I believe we faced the Brooklyn Nets 4 times. I'm not gonna name their division. I'm not gonna name our division, because I already know who's in our division. But I mean, looking at our schedule, it's gonna be hectic. It's not gonna be easy. Season. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the regular season. I mean, I'm gonna go to the. Let me go with CBS. I have not been doing great on my parlays on Prize Picks, mate, because I've been doing all offense, which is mind-boggling. But I'll save that for another video. Yeah, so obviously October 25th we kick off the season at home against the Boston Celtics, and then we turn around, as you can see. I'm just gonna face it this way so y'all can see. Okay, I'm just gonna name y'all. I'm just gonna name it. Boston Celtics at home, and then we are on the road for the next three games. We're on the road after we beat Boston, hopefully, at home. We are on the road for the next three games. We're freaking pop-ups, yo. We're on the road against Atlanta. We're on the road against New Orleans. Zion versus RJ Barrett, which they're not gonna even match up together, but it'll be fun. And we faced Cleveland twice. We faced them on the road, and then we faced them at home. And then we faced Milwaukee, the Clippers, and then we have a 3 game stretch at home. We're at home against Charlotte, at home against San Antonio, at home against the Clippers, and then we're on the road against Milwaukee. And then after that we have a 5 game stretch on the road. We're on the road against Boston. We're on the road against Atlanta. We're on the road against Washington. We're on the road against Charlotte, and we're on the road against Minnesota Timberwolves. And then after that, we turn around and face Miami at home. Obviously, we could get that little revenge that they obviously beaten us. So hopefully we could get our revenge. And then we have a 4. We have 4 games where we're at home. We're at home against Miami. We're at home against Phoenix. At home against Charlotte. We're gonna be facing Charlotte a few times this year. We're at home against Detroit, and then we're on the road December 1st against Toronto. And then we face Toronto back to back. We face them on the 11th, and then we face them on December 1st, and then we face them December 11th at home. So the first game is going to be on the road against Toronto. Second game is going to be at home versus Toronto. And then we turn around and face Utah. We're on the road against Utah. We're on the road facing the big three and Devin Booker and Bill. And then after that, we have a 5. We have a 5 game stretch where we're on the road. We're on the road against Utah, Phoenix, Clippers, back-to-back LA teams. Clippers, we're on the road against Clippers. We're on the road against the Lakers. And then we face our nemesis, Brooklyn, at home on December 20th. And then after that, we face Milwaukee at home, which is a little bit weird. So December 23rd, we face Milwaukee, and then we face them again December 25th on Christmas. We face the Bucks. We're gonna be facing the Bucks a lot this year. And then after that, we're on the road against, which is crazy because we faced the Milwaukee Bucks twice at home. We face them December 23rd at home. It's a 12 o'clock game as well as a 12:30 game. And then on Christmas Day, December 25th, we face them at home again at 12 o'clock. And then we're on the road for the next 3 games. We're on the road against the young Oklahoma City Thunder team, and then we on the road against Orlando Magic, and then we on the road against the Pacers. We should win all three of them, but obviously, the only one that probably concerns me is the OKC because they're very young. They got 37 draft picks. That's crazy. 37. I mean, if any team knows how to assemble a team together, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Obviously, they did it with the big three and Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. And if you want to put James Harden in there, but he was basically coming off the bench, so it was basically a big three. I don't know why people saying big three. It was basically a big two, not a big three. And then we are on the, and then we at home, 2 games. No, we at home against Minnesota. We're at home against Chicago, and then we turn around, and then we're on the road against Philly, on the road against Washington versus Portland. I'm just gonna go fast. At home against Dallas. Not at home. At Dallas, at Memphis. We're on the road. Not on the road. We at home against Orlando, Houston, Washington, Toronto, and then we on the road against Brooklyn, and then we turn around facing the defending champions, Denver, at home, and then we at home against Miami, and then we're on the road against Charlotte, at home against Utah, at home against Pacers, at home against Lakers, at home against Memphis, at home against Dallas, at home against Indy, on the road against Houston, on the road against Orlando, on the road against Philly, at home against Boston, on the road against Detroit, at home against this Pelicans, at home against Golden State. We're at Cleveland, and then we have a 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a 4-game stretch. We are at home. We're at home against Atlanta. We at home against Magic. We at home against Philly twice. We're on the road against Portland. On the road against Minnesota. On the road against Golden State. On the road against Denver. At home against Brooklyn. At home against Detroit. On the road against Toronto. On the road against San Antonio. At home against OKC. We're on the road against Miami. At home against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. We're at Chicago. We're at Milwaukee. We're at Chicago. We're at Boston. We're at home against Brooklyn, and then we finish the season against Chicago Bulls at home. Man. Oh, shit made my fucking brain hurt. Oh man, this is gonna be a very interesting season. So yeah. So yeah. But like I said, man, I'm just glad that basketball is back. Football is just not it. It's boring. And it's not boring because my team is losing. It's just, you just want to see some type of, consistent, you know. Because how you gain momentum in one game and then you lose and crap the other game. It's crazy. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, NBA season is next Tuesday. Can't wait. Yeah, I need to buy more Knicks gear, probably a hat or a hoodie or something. Probably like a necklace, chain, or something. Something. The only thing I have is my Knicks hoodie. That's the only thing I have. I have some wristbands, but but my son lost it. So the only wristbands I have is this. The Giants wristband and then the Batman wristband. Those are the only two wristbands I got. I'm looking for the other one. I have another red one, but I don't know where I put it. Somewhere. So yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.